I suppose I need to be reminded that not every evil we face is the greatest evil in the land. Sometimes there are despicable people like this reject, the Tanner, and his mage friend that are just as bad, but of much less power. They aren't some orc or goblin, or devil either. They are human and demi-human just like us. I've faced great evil and defeated them, and yet these two got away. Though I did hit Reject with several arrows, so he'll be feeling that for a while. The only clue we have now is to track him or the person he is selling to in the Umar Hills. I would have to piece together the name, but it's not Reject or the mage that was with him. So I assume it's just a buyer of the final product? Which is something that I never want to hear about if it comes from human skin. Yuck. If Reject cannot be found there, then, I don't know where he could be. He could have a hut out in the wilderness for all I know. I don't like it when they get away. It's too messy, and I feel guilty about it. Anyway, I have agreed to help Uncle Quail's friends, so we shall get right on them. An old friend of Quail's named Raelish Shy has asked him for help, and he seems to believe that we may be in a better position to aid her than he. He has requested that we go and speak to the woman when we have time. Raelish can be found in the playhouse beneath the Five Flagons Inn in the Bridge District. And that is right where we are.
This will not take long.
Enter the Five Flagons Inn. It's not a bad looking inn.
If it must be done.
Hello.
Is it important, peasant?
I understand the plays downstairs are quite terrible. Oh. Okay. Hello, barkeep.
Hello, me good smiling friends.
Here at the Five Flagons, you'll find a cheery smile on every beverage and Faerun available for your appreciation. Oh, it's nice to be so welcomed. So I have some questions for you. What do you know about the murders in the area? 'Tis a terrible thing, and bad for business, too, since no one can walk at night. Strike me, though, those poor innocents are more important than my little tavern. You said something about having all types of drinks? That isn't true, is it? It's true, my friend. I may not keep it all on the shelf. Not much call for Termish beer, for instance, but I bet the fur on my feet. I have it in the cellar. Right, you've piqued my interest. Let me look at what you have. But of course, take a look at the shelves. We have Tethrian brandy, Sembian mead, Thescan dark ale, even a bit of dwarven grog, if that tickles your fancy. And if you haven't already, do take a look at the theater established downstairs. I'm told the plays are a marvel. Ooh, but I prattle. Let me get you a menu. This is definitely a place I would like to stay at. I really like this innkeeper. Well, it's dinner time, so we might as well eat something. We'll have some... We don't have all the money that we could have, but let's splurge a bit. Some Evermead, the most expensive that he sells. The colony of New Am and Mastica is growing dangerous. The natives are rebelling against their masters. The council might send in reinforcements. Yeah, I heard about some colony that Am is trying to establish over there. New Am, is it? The churches of Lathander and Talos are in a constant fight for dominance in the city. Many believe this will soon lead to open war. One should be aware of walking in the slums and the Bridge District late at night. Footpads and muggers openly attack you, amongst other forms of trouble. Slavery is illegal in Athkatla, but it is rumored the skin trade still exists, providing gladiators and foreign courtesans for the amusement of the Omnian nobility. So it is illegal. But the guard just stood there and did nothing. Obviously the guard was corrupt and paid off. The most noble order of the Radiant Heart is an order of lawful warriors that serves all of Am. They can be called to duty anywhere evil threatens. Reynold the Bloodscalp runs the Shadow Thieves in the city, and he is the leader of numerous guildmasters that ply their dark trade throughout Athkatla. Well, he's even said himself he's not the leader, and we're supposed to actually go meet with the leader. Minsk, I think you've had enough. The Shadow Thieves run the Docks District. Anyone who goes there should pay heed to them or suffer the consequences. And we haven't heard anything else new among the rumors. There's been a series of murders in the Bridge District. Victims have been found with their flesh flayed from their bodies. The murderer is still at large. Well,
Speak.
dinner was just fine. And
My
the
time
drink,
is
too.
quick, so
You
be
haven't
brief,
seen my signet
Common.
ring, have you? It's a family heirloom. It must have fallen off my finger, I suppose. Perhaps you should have been more careful about wearing such a thing to this part of the city. Have you tried retracing your steps? Oh, you're
It will be done.
Somebody left a necklace
has
here.
a sense of evil about it.
People leaving tips for their server. Hello. This looks like a fighter
Hello
type.
there.
I'm not interested in conversation. I'm only here to wet my throat before I must go back to my ship. Okay. Hello?
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Just because I'm short doesn't mean you can push me around. Hey, I wasn't trying to push you around.
Certainly.
Hello, good dwarf.
Why, Moradin's hammer?
Can't talk. Drinking. Okay. Leave it to your drink.
I say, do you have nothing better to do?
You get out of the kitchen or Udo will pull you over a knee and be spanking you bare buttocks. Out! Alright. Let's go and see this play.
Pleasure to meet you.
A fair eve to you, ma'am. The troupe of players is just beginning its next performance. If you wish to partake, we ask that you donate 5 gold for a ticket, but it's not required. Would you like to purchase a ticket then, ma'am? What sort of play is this? It's a most dramatic play put on by the 5 members of the Sigil Troupe. It is better to see than to be described. Would you like the ticket then, mayhap? Certainly. Here's your 5 gold. Most gracious of you, ma'am. You may enter the theater if you wish. Just show your ticket to yon ushers, please. Yes, it's
Direct
called
me as you
Sigil.
will.
Not. I always, when I read of it when I was young, I thought it was Sigil, but it's not. It's pronounced Sigil. I was told by my foster father, Gorion. Thank you, ma'am. Go on inside. Hope you enjoy the play. I've never been there.
Oh, your lover has abandoned thee, sweet Lunesia. You have only one option left. Turnest thou to me, and let us be wed at last.
No, Kirinaldo, I cannot. Oh, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, my fair love, where hast thou gone?
Here I am. Here I am, my, sweetums.
Ugh.
Yes, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, it is thee at long last. But where have...
I've been, across the sea, my fair one. Yes, that's it. Across the sea, and,
Say, that's not the actor they had last time.
And perhaps on the new lands, my lord?
yes, that's it. On the new lands. Yes,
Where's the actor that was here last time?
This is terrible, awful. But is it Rodrigo? No, no. How can this be?
well, you should be, so, confused? It is confused, right?
That actor is terrible.
It is baffled, baffled.
Baffled, yes. Well, you should look so baffled, my lord, Kirinaldo. 'Twas you who...
Oh, terrible. Get him off the stage.
which that, in a way...
Arranged for me to be shipped across the sea.
Huh? What's that?
Yes, you are correct, Rodrigo. 'Twas I that arranged for thy trip across the great ocean. 'Twas, truly fiendish of me, but how did thy ever come to return so quickly?
I forget. I'm just the understudy.
Oh, my.
Bane, I refuse to watch this.
I agree. Boo! Boo!
Boo! Boo, that's awful. Terrible.
Oh dear.
All right, listen.
I am sorry, good folk of the audience. As you can see, things are not quite right with our troupe due to circumstances beyond our control.
What is this? Binsk and Boo were just getting into this wonderful story when it was sadly interrupted. A work of mastery this is.
I beg of you, good people, come back another day when we have restored matters. We shall prove to you then that the Sigil Troupe is worthy of your attention and coin. And we shall do so for free, of course. And one final odd request, good folk. If you or another knows of those who are skilled in the arts of sword and adventure, do send them to speak to me. It is a matter of utmost urgency. Tell them to come and speak to I, Raelis Shy. Until then, I apologize again and bid you a fair evening.
That's who we're supposed to speak to. Funny that she said Sigil Troupe. Maybe they changed it after everyone just started calling it that. Or just went with it. But it is pronounced Sigil. Hello. You said you needed help? Wait for Ari to get here.
Hello. I am afraid if you are looking for a refund for tonight's performance, I can only tell you to come back when our troupe is not in such disarray.
Oh, we're not here to... That is, we've come to help you if we can. My uncle, well, he's not really my uncle. He seems to know you and asked me to come and see you. Then you are certainly welcome here amongst us, dear child. But I am afraid you have me at somewhat of a loss. Who is this uncle you speak of? Quail. His name's Quail. He raised me in the circus. Ah, yes, the young illusionist gnome. I heard he had come to this city, but had not expected him to reply to my letter so quickly. How does he fare, dear elf? The young... You must have known him a long time ago, then. Quail is fine. He is running the circus here in the city, and asked us to come when he received your letter. This is so... Then yon gnome has done far more than I thought possible. A more than fair return for the time I aided him in Sigil. Will you help me, dear child? It's more up to Orin, really, ma'am. I've been traveling with her, but she's the one with the experience to help you. Maybe you could tell us what's wrong? You must hear our story, then. One of our actors, Herr de Lys, has been kidnapped by a wizard native to this city. He has made no effort to negotiate with us. The wizard's greed may have called to him at the sight of Herr de Lys's beloved gem, something our sparrow would not gladly surrender. So this wizard has stolen both away, and there is nothing we can do. I would ask that you return our sparrow and this gem to us both by whatever means possible. Why do you not contact the city guard about this? I am unsure of your particular customs, but it has never been this Sigil's fortune to be treated fairly by the many cities' authorities that we have come across. As well, though, Herr de Lys might be released. Would the gem be returned? The wizard could say it is his, and we could offer no proof to the contrary. No, we must have our brother and his gem both safely returned, with no questions asked of us due to our strangeness. This is the best way. Tell me who this wizard is, then, and where I might find him. His name is Macrath, I believe. I know that his lair can be accessed through the city's sewers, though where exactly it lies is a mystery. I see, and what kind of reward might I be looking at? We are but a destitute troop of players, child, and can afford little. Macrath may have treasure of his own. Wrest it from his grasp if you wish to do so. But coin is air on the tongue. I can offer you 300 gold for our sparrow's return. Bring back the gem, and I can more than double that. Is that sufficient? Yes, I shall do as you ask, then. Fly, then. Fetch our brother away from his captor, however you might, and return to us soon. My prayers go with you, my good woman. I'm pleased that you're willing to help her. If I remember right, we should be able to enter the sewers in the Temple District. From there, we can track down this wizard, Macrath. Oh, yes, the, I remember. Okay. There was some secret passageways that were in the sewers that we were in. I guess we're going back to the sewers.
It will be done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Certainly.
Let's go. Hopefully we'll be able to be back. Spend the night to this inn. Let's go to the exit. Back to the Temple District, then. Maybe we should try talking to the captain who's investigating the murders. Tell him what we found. Oh, what's this?
No. Stay back. I've got a knife. I won't go with you.
Come, child. There's no need for this. Your mother is with us. She's waiting for you.
You're lying. My mother isn't with you. She's...
Hmm?
She sent us to fetch you, my dear. Take my hand and you shall see.
A red wizard. There's 2 red wizards here.
Warwick, Ellis, watch the sides.
Get away from her, you witch!
What is this?
Nira? Cool, who's this?
Hey, you kiddo. I need you to take this and squeeze it real hard, alright?
What's going on? Who are you?
I'm Nira. I'm gonna take you somewhere safe. Just take the talisman, alright?
Is this a trick? Are you trying to hurt me?
Step away from the child, elf. She's ours.
Half-elf. And if you don't get out of here, things are gonna get really ugly. As ugly as that witch and her tricks.
Squeeze the talisman. I'll be right behind you. Hold still, child. This won't hurt a bit. That's right. Don't move a muscle.
Yes! I knew you had it in you. Huh. Sorry, witch and witch lackeys. She's safe now.
But, Drat, did I give her to my last talisman?
Did you?
Not real well. But that's what magic is for.
Okay, it looks like Nira's gonna need help. Or she was able to get away.
Eludes us.
I thought she would require help, like when we first met her. Over in Baragos. Why did you hesitate, Warwick? Ellis? You should have grabbed the child before she had a chance to teleport.
I suppose the fault is as much mine as yours. I was the one who trusted you, after all. Come along.
Hopefully Nira will be okay. She didn't even see me. I don't know, I have no idea where Nira went, unless we find out where she teleported to. She looks like she could use help, though. Hello again, Lieutenant Aegisfield. I see you're back. Have you heard anything that might help me in finding the crazy that has been killing people? Yes, I have exposed the evil bastard. It was Rejek Heidsman. It was the Tanner. You've exposed him. What was your evidence of this? Tannin and Leather on the scene. His home held other victims, too. Sounds like you did some excellent work. I'm grateful. We're short on men to investigate crimes where the poor suffer. You'll be well liked around here. Here's a reward for your trouble, though it's probably not over yet. I'll have this guard try and spot Reject, but who knows what he will do. I thank you again. Well,
we followed the path that surely leads to glory.
Wasn't much
Boom
money.
is proud to be here. I can tell.
It wasn't much gold, but you know it's worth it because we've helped a lot of people. That person would have probably just kept on killing people, and my reputation will I'll have gained more renown for this as well. And he should be. We are the righteous standard by which others are judged. Now you are speaking the language of Minsk. Next, we must go get you a hamster. Or perhaps an ice weasel? Whatever your tastes. Minsk is growing on me.
My honor is my life.
I catch Ajantis openly showing his feelings for me. You are the brightest star of them all, my love, if I may say so. Oh. That's lovely, Ajantis.
Ah, yes, the city. With all its people and their accumulated wealth, yes?
How are you, Ajantis? Thank you for asking, my love. I'm happy, for I'm at your side. Okay. Let's go. We have to go to the sewers now. Not that I ever wanted to go back there, but... Nira! We did find her.
Come on! Who just tips water barrels over in the street? Wait a tick. Is that you? You look, older. Wait, no. Great. You look great.
Don't you remember me? Way up near Baldur's Gate? I kept lighting things on fire? Of course, Nira. How could I forget? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, too. How funny to run into you here. Some days, it's good to be a wild mage, you know? But other days, it's like herding cats. Blind cats who hate each other.
I've been trying to transport myself out of Athkatla, but, well, here I am. I saw you with that red wizard. What was that all about?
You saw that? And you just stood there and watched? Thanks a bunch.
Well, you kind of teleported out before anything happened, so...
No matter, I guess. That was a red wizard of Thay named Laneth. That girl was a wild mage like me.
A mageling? I don't know. Anyway, Laneth wanted to take her. You saved the girl by giving her that talisman. What's stopping you from teleporting after her?
Wild magic is wild. Not much I can do about that.
I gave away the last of my Hearthfire talismans, which would have gotten me there a little more directly. And where are you trying to go?
The Hidden Refuge. It's a camp I and some other wild mages set up as a sanctuary for people like us.
The Red Wizards have been actively pursuing wild mages lately. After ages of them chasing me around, I decided to take action. Good on me, right? Is there anything I can do to help?
At the moment, no. But I'd really appreciate it if you could meet me at the Wild Forest.
We can talk more then, and I can show you what we've been doing. I'm so proud of it. I'll mark the forest location on your map.
In the meantime, it looks like I'm hoofing it. Unless you happen to have a jade figurine of a horse in a saddle.
No? Well, never hurts to ask. Bye. But I do have a jade figurine of a hound. I guess that's not the same thing. Okay.
Without doubt.
So now we know what's going on with Aerie. Let's go to the sewers. I can't believe I just said that. Never thought it would be a day where I wanted to go into the sewers, but till it became an adventure.
Quickly and precisely.
We should go and actually see what my god, if there's anything I can do for the Church of Lathander.
Without hesitation.
It is my god that I worship, after all. Hello.
May the gods look upon you kindly.
May the Morning Lord's dawn find you ever renewed, my friend. Is there anything I can do for the church?
May the gods look upon you kindly.
They said there's a priest. Maybe go ask on the other side of the temple. Oh, this looks like a priest. Hello.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
Blessed be the dawn. Do you require the services of Lathander? Oh, okay. There's nothing that an adventurer group can do for you? He shakes his head. I would like to see what you have to offer. What do you sell? Wooden stakes, actually. We can use those. Staff of Striking, very interesting. Talos Gift. It's not that much money, although we don't have much on us. Yeah, it doesn't sell the better healing potions either. This will do, this is fine. Thank you. Somebody's gonna have to carry these stakes. With all the vampires around this city, I want steaks. Okay, back to the sewers.
If it must be done.
So, some creatures, or whatever you want to call them, probably have returned. We should be on guard. It's been a little while since we come back. Now, I forgot about it, but that feeling we had in there...
Come on, let's kill something now.
Mind flares. When we were all paralyzed for a moment, after my experience in that temple to Cyric. That's what that is. That's what it reminded me of. And that could not be the way to go. This does go up. Let's see if this goes up to
you must gather
the
your
wizard's
party
place.
Actions of force.
Oh.
We will serve the greater balance.
Me fits. Okay, you two get back.
Take a fast pause. I'll do it.
I got it.
Yes?
Whatever these things were that threw something in
It
my
will be
eyes,
done.
I can't see too well. It's gone. Just wiped it out. Okay. Heals for everyone, and then... time to look for this here Delise.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
I await your need.
Okay,
Fleet
let's
of
start
foot and all that.
exploring.
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Some spell scrolls. If it's a wizard's place, there's probably traps everywhere. Okay, let's start exploring.